Well, what is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today, and we're gonna talk about the recent controversy with the Super Mario movie. We're not I guess somewhat controversy with John Leguizamo, who played Luigi in the original Mario Bros. Movie, the live action one, which worldwide critically that movie is considered a flop. Like that's like considered one of the worst movies ever made. But I don't remember it because that movie is like 20 plus years old at this point. I probably watched it at one point, but I just don't remember it at all. So. I'm gonna talk about his statement. We're also gonna talk about how critics are not liking this movie at all. Like this is a 47, so pretty much like a mediocre score from this movie from critics, but the user score is pretty high. So I'm gonna check it out for myself, probably on Sunday because this movie did release on a Wednesday. It's a weird date for that's a weird day for a movie release. They usually release on Fridays, but I guess it's to get the school kids to go see it on Wednesday night. Then they go to school on Thursday to talk about the movie with their friends. Then their friends gonna want to go see it because the word to mouth positives about the movie. So I'm assuming that's why I released it on a Wednesday instead of a usual Friday because kids don't have school on Saturday or what. I don't know. I don't know the logic behind it, but it actually works out in my favor because hopefully the kids go see this movie early, like on Wednesday through Saturday and a diehards go see it, so the movie is a little empty when I go watch it on Sunday. So I'm probably most likely watching on Sunday with all those people attending the theater. So that's how I'll get my thoughts on the movie then. But right now, the critics gave it a 447, or user scores gave it an 87. So user scores was liking a lot more than critics. And let's talk about John Leguizamo's statement why he would not be watching the Super Mario movie. He's not a fan of this movie being made. And this is why he's not a fan of the movie being made. He states that, no, I would not be watching. They could have included a Latin character. Like I was groundbreaking. They could have stopped the groundbreakingness. They messed up the inclusion. They disincluded, just cast some Latin folk. We're 20% of the population, the largest people of color group, and we are underrepresented. I don't know what started this. It's just kind of hilarious because when he says that his role in the original movie was groundbreaking, and your movie is still considered one of the worst movies ever made, that is just so hilarious. Like, really? Do you really want to be considered a groundbreaking role when your movie is like one of the worst movies ever made? Like, I can't speak for myself because I don't remember the movie at all. I just remember that had nothing to do with Mario Bros. It very likely had anything to do with Mario Bros. At all. But that's a weird take. That his stuff is just groundbreaking. That's a weird, like some weird gravitas right there. just that type of statement right there, but okay. And he says they messed up with the inclusion. Mario is about some Italian plumbers. That's the only thing I know about them. The plumbers are Italian. Princess Peach, I don't know. I think she's just a regular white person, but I don't know. Like, who was thinking this hard about Mario? Like, really? This is a cartoon. This is a video game. Like, who was thinking this hard about this? Then he says a lot of people are just underrepresented right now. When it's like some of the biggest movies of this year is gonna be played by Latin leads. I know Into the Spider-Verse 2, a big movie people are excited about. That's played by a Latino character, Miles Morales. Video game wise, he's Spider-Man 2. He'll be a big star in that game as well. And also you had what else is coming out? I just drew a blank on what I was just thinking about. It was another one. Oh, Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is coming out, and that's the biggest DC movie they got right now. So it's coming out this year. So, I mean, I don't know. We can really say that you're underrepresented right now, and you get a lot of shine, especially this year. So I don't know. And there was a lot of Latino actors and actresses who was in Wakanda Forever last year. So I don't know. This statement is kind of a farce. I don't know if this guy he's just saying this so he gets some more acting gigs. Even though this guy's been in a lot of movies recently too. Like he was in The Menu, which is on HBO, and also the Santa Claus movie, the Silent Night movie, which I thought both those movies were pretty great. So he's getting acting gigs. There's a lot of Latino actresses in these movies. So I don't see what the big deal is. And even in this movie, there's I'm pretty sure the one who plays Peach is Latina as well, or I think she's I don't know, but. Just a weird statement. Like this guy just says they're effing cartoons. It's not that serious. Dog, I love you, but they were never Latin. They were Italian. Maybe the message got messed up with this guy. Maybe he thought they were Latino plumbers. I don't know. Like he didn't know that Mario, one of the biggest characters ever made, was an Italian plumber. I don't know. Doesn't matter. A great movie. Super Mario Bros. Never had Latin characters. It was Italian, princesses, and a lot of characters that weren't even human. He is just butthurt that his version sucks so badly that whatever they think of rubbish movies based on video games, that his is the most popular answer. Yeah. I think his movie, that is like the worst video game adaptation ever that people say. I am Puerto Rican and I disavow this wholeheartedly. Leguizamo is what we call a pendejo, which I don't know what that means, but I know it means something bad in Spanish. So you can take a guess at what it means. Oh, poor guy. What is he gonna do? He's such a victim, and it's just a weird stretch too. It's just like he should just kept. I don't know. Maybe he wants the publicity because it's like, what's the saying go? But bad publicity is there's no such thing as bad publicity or something like that. So maybe he just wants people to get his name out there so get more rules. I don't know. It's like a weird thing to complain about. Did he go on record saying it's the biggest regret in his career? I don't know. He's just mad that people hate the 1993 movie. Jeez. So yeah, I was definitely I was a kid when this movie came out. Hope he liked the Latinos in Black Panther. It should be illegal to remind people the first Super Mario Bros. Movie is that bad. Jeez. I kind of want to watch it again though. I kind of want to watch that movie again to see is it really that bad that people are saying, or people just exaggerating. I don't know. Like, I really don't think you want to be like, like, why would you want to mention that again? Like, if you know this movie is like one of the worst hated movies of all time, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, then why would you say just say like this? It was just groundbreaking at the time when it's like that's not reality. People say that movie is just trash. So I don't know. That's definitely a crazy statement right there. And this movie is gonna do. Let's be honest. This movie, even if the movie is bad as critics are saying, it's gonna do extremely well because it's Mario. They got the Nintendo license of Mario, and you also got the Illumination studio behind it, which made the popular Minion movies. So this is a guarantee to do a lot of money at the box office. So it's gonna do extremely well. Maybe he's saying it so you get a role in the second movie for a sequel if they do a sequel. Maybe this is why he's bringing it up, which I don't know. It's just a weird statement right here, but I don't know. But yeah, let's just see some of these negative reviews. I'm curious as to what the negative people are saying about this. Like, why is it so bad? The latest animated blockbuster from Illumination is their most soulless to date film. A film that leads like Chat GPT produced it after data and imagery from the games were fed into a computer. That's a horrible review right there. The best I can say for the Super Mario Bros. Movie is that it's infinitely better than its predecessor, which that isn't hard to do. That isn't hard to be above the live action movie. This film feels like it's a content to check off the do notes and scratch the viewer's nostalgia itch. Jeez. They are not sugarcoating anything about these reviews about this movie. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, an almost impressive generic kiddie movie reskinned with characters and concepts from one of the most famous video game franchises in the world, might as well have been assembled by a focus group. Is it that bad? Like, is this movie that bad? Like, okay, I'm kind of curious. What did the user score, the positive ones, say about this? Because, let me see. From the graphical style, the characters, of course, the voices, the music sounds, the plot, to the Easter eggs, which made me tear. Everything breathes Nintendo and amazing for real Nintendo and Mario fans must see. So, great family film, loved it. So much better than anything Disney puts out anymore. Can't wait for the inevitable sequel. So this person really hates Disney for whatever reason. Okay. So, for what I'm getting from this, if you're like the average movie critic who probably sees like 200 movies a year, you're probably not going to like this movie. But if you are a fan of Nintendo or like the video game stuff in general, you're probably going to love it. Well, it's a lot of nostalgia. So, I'm a fan of Nintendo, so I'm going to go see this as well, too. I always like the Mario games, so I'm going to go watch it. But yeah, that's definitely a big difference in opinion from a 47 to 87. That's a big difference right there. But I'm gonna go see it most likely on Sunday when like I said, mostly the diehards and the kids probably see it already. When the theater's less in, they're probably gonna go watch it. But yeah, so those are my thoughts about this movie. Definitely my thoughts about this crazy statement that John Leguizamo said he's just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna watch it. My role was groundbreaking, and they didn't include me. How dare they? How dare they? I don't know. Pretty wild statement right there, but this movie is causing a little uproar, it seems. So Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. If you have seen the movie, what are your thoughts? If you're gonna go see it, or maybe you have opinions about John Leguizamo's statements. I'm still probably butchered his last name, but his statements. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.